Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your June 2026 tarot card reading. Let's get into it. I call upon the Iao that thou will send Haru, the great angel sent over the operation of the secret wisdom to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Aquarius. Welcome back. As I said, we will be doing a reading for June 2026. We'll be using Thoth Tarot. And we will be using a Tree of Life spread, not the usual one. We'll be working, excuse me, we'll be using one that I've been working on and that seems to be working pretty well on this channel so far. Aquarius, if you like the video, please like the video. If you like what I do here on the channel, please subscribe. And if you'd like to take things further, there should be a little dot over here or over there that will take you to a link to my webpage, and you can check it out. All right. Aquarius, what is going on for you in June 2026? Spirit, what's going on for Aquarius, June 2026? June 2026, Aquarius, what's going on? Mighty Rooney, Aquarius. What's going on for the Aquarians, 2026, June? We cut the deck, and away we go. Mwah. Aquarius, the reason you're here. The Hermit, Virgo energy. What serves you well in June is the Moon, Pisces energy. A lesson to be learned, the Four of Discs, Lord of Earthly Power. A gift that you will be receiving, Three of Discs, Mars and Capricorn. How this gift will shape or challenge you. Ten of Discs, Lord of Wealth. Your point of view is brought to you by the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. What you really need is the Devil, Capricorn energy. How you obtain what it is you need is through the Prince of Wands, Air of Fire. The tools that you have to do this is the Emperor, Aries energy. And your overall outcome, what you manifest, how things will look, Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius, Lord of Unstable Efforts. Okay. Thank you, Spirits, and thank you, Aquarius, for being here. Cheers. Let's get right into it. Now, I believe you had the Hermit in your Celtic cross spread for this month. You're showing up as the Hermit, and now Hermit's the reason why you're here. Now the Hermit's showing up. That's the reason why you're here, but on the Tree of Life, it's right at the top, the crown. It's the beginning. Now there are two Hermits. There's one on the emergence and one on the return path. I'd say this one is on the emergence path. So you are trying to find what it is that you need to do. You're trying to find your inner light. You're trying to find the mountain that it is you'll be climbing, right? And you don't know. You don't know yet. But in June, you're figuring it out. You're going inside and finding what needs to be revealed to you. So you're taking some time to yourself. It's like you're doing some other things, but you're actually doing something else. You're trying to figure out something. I don't know what it is, but you don't even know what it is either. Now, if you're aware of this or not, I'm not sure. In many ways, it doesn't matter. Let's continue, all right? What serves you well is the moon. The moon is traditionally a very scary card, right? It's darkness. It's the opposite of the sun. On a more positive note, it kind of just says keep going forward, right? Things might get scary, things might get dark, things might cause you to hesitate, might cause you to go, what the fuck was that? Pardon my French, what is that? I'm not going near that. Go near it. Keep going forward, right? If it's hard, just keep going forward. That will serve you very well. On a more esoteric note, I don't know if that makes any sense. This is on the Tree of Life, classically, victory moving into manifestation. The will and what of the universe becoming embodied. So that's you taking what it is you want and making it real. Just as everyone else has done in the past. Perhaps even you in past lives, if you subscribe to that kind of thing. So, when it gets scary, when you're looking inside, and perhaps you don't like what it is you're seeing, or you don't feel like you see anything, keep climbing. Don't stop till you get enough. I like that song, but seriously, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going until you manifest, till you produce, till you create whatever it is you need to create. Because you're creating something. Lessons to be learned. Four of Discs, Lord of Earthly Power. A lot of people are very down on this card. I like it a lot. Maybe that's because I'm a indoorsman, as it were. But here you got a 4. 4s are effortless. 4s are stable. And discs are earth. And earth is also stable. It's changing. And it's quiet. Right? The Lord of Earthly Power. Now, naturally, on the Tree of Life, it would be, all 4s would be the depth of south. But here, the depth of south is in the depth of end. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. I'm getting to a little point here. The depth of end is the end of time. And for you, the end of time is some kind of comfortable place. Some kind of place where you can hang your hat, where you can relax, where you can do the things you need to do. Go inside. This could also be a fear of being seen. It's becoming comfortable with it, with attachments, with earthly things, for better or for worse. And maybe you become attached to earthly things, for better or for worse. I say for better or for worse because I don't know if it is for better or for worse. The important thing is that you understand that you have become powerful, stable in things of earthly quality. What you choose to do with that knowledge, that awareness, is completely up to you. Now, a gift. 3 of Discs. All right. Now this is the depth of end in depth of south. Now what I'm doing here is called, there's a name for it, and it might go crazy trying to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So why would the depth of end be in the depth of south? Well, I don't really see anything there. So let's just go over the traditional meanings. We have communication, we have striving for secure knowledge, and warning against aimless activity. Explorative material works. You are communicating with someone, two other people. You are bringing someone in on something big, on something that's being built, right? There's you, there's spirit, and there's one other person. I don't know who that other person is, but you're bringing them in on it. And that person is a gift. Together, the three of you will build this pyramid, which will eventually become this four. If we're going up the tree. If you're on return path. Again, you might have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. So, you're being gifted someone. Be aware of it. In June 2026. Now, a lot of Earth here. How that gift challenges or shapes you. Ten of Discs, Lord of Wealth. Now it's a 10, depth of evil, and the depth of north. Depth of north is just a place where things are tough, challenging, hard. Aquarius, you may have a lot to give in terms of change, in terms of things you may not even be able to speak of, right? Things you're perhaps trying to figure out, right? We got mercurial energy here, and here we have Mercury and Virgo. And this is Virgo energy too. Coincidence? No such thing. And this is your challenge. What do you do with this? What do you do with all this wealth? The 10 becomes the ace again, right? All 10s become someone else's ace. That's why they're an overflow. Once they become 10, it's like, I have so much money, I can't even launder it, I don't know what to do, right? And you need to figure out what to do with it. So, here's your gift, this person, and this creates a challenge of what to do with your strength, of what to do with all that change, all that wealth. What does it mean to you? How does it help you survive? How does it help others survive? These are things, these are questions that can't be answered really. They have to be seen from within. Now, how do you see things? Lord of abandoned success. And this is cups, this is meaning. It's knowledge. It traditionally represents the end of some kind of project or something. It's over. It may not feel like it's over, but it's over, and it's time to move on. You may feel like it's time to move on from something. And you may not know where to go or what to do or even what it is to move on from, right? While you're here. You may not want to move on from something because it's scary to move on, and change is scary. Pisces energy, both. Saturn and Pisces. But yeah, the past is the past. It's time to move on. Only the future lives. And it's a good card because while it is sad that things end, after this you have a 9. And in the 9 of Cups, you have material pleasure. It's the happiness that comes from within. It's the happiness that comes from getting through the tough stuff, like this. So in the 7 of Cups, you have all the confusion, the uncertainty, and not knowing what to do. And then you come to the place of the 8, you surrender, right? All that Nedzak energy, you come into Had, surrender, and it's like, oh, okay, that's not working. It's over. It's okay. I'm gonna move on. Maybe you don't say it so calmly and like that, but that's what it is. And that's how you see things here in June 2026. Something's over. And it's time to move on. What you really need is the devil. Now, the devil is physical generation as way and how of being. What that means is that here, the physical world, this stuff, measurement, right? Matter is measurement projected from the mind. All right, stay with me here. That measurement, this is here, that is there, all this is what kind of keeps us connected to the material world and more or less sane in today's world. So I'd say you need something to keep you grounded in the material plane. It could be start gardening, start a hobby, you go to a meetup. But you need something to keep you not held back, not codependent or connected, but just not spinning off the face of the planet, I want to say. You need something to keep your attention. Yeah. Because you're going through a lot of stuff here in June. And you want something to keep your attention, because if you spend all your time trying to figure out this, which on many levels you will be, but if you're always aware of that, it's gonna give you a headache. Now, how you acquire this devil? So this guy right here, Heir of Fire, Prince of Wands, an optimistic approach with an increased sense of self-assurance. Yeah. Heir of Wands. Prince of Wands is someone who's a little cocky, a little arrogant, but that can be a good thing sometimes. Because sometimes you need that kind of attitude to get through tough times. So that Heir of Fire says, yeah, I can do this. There's an idea right there. Let's do that. Oh, there's another one. Let's do that. I can do it all, right? I can do anything I put my mind to. Heir of Fire. It can also be a little controlling, a little violent, but he takes initiative, or she. And when you get an idea in your head, Aquarius, and you will get many, because you are fixed there, so all you do is think. If you can just take 1 out of 10 of every thought, I mean, even that's a lot, there's 72,000 thoughts a day. If you could just take 1 out of 10,000 thoughts and go with that, you're golden, okay? And push it. And remember, don't stop. That's your motto for June 2026, don't stop. The tools you're given to do this, Emperor, Aries energy. This is confidence, authority born of inner certainty. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am that I am, right? It's the first place in the tarot where we know where we are, who we are, simply by our name. Or is that the Magus? It's probably the Magus, but you really know who you are beyond a name in the Emperor, with the Emperor. So you know who you are, you know that you need a devil, or that you want a devil, and you need to become the Prince of Wands to acquire it. This is how you do it. This is your tools. This is your foundation, as it were. All right? Power wielded deftly. Plan and execute, decide and do, and that's that. Simple, not easy. All right? Now, your overall outcome. Moon in Aquarius. Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort. This card is daring, impulsive. It's gathering evidence, being slippery, crafty, doing whatever it is you feel, whatever it is you think you need to do. It's being very daring. Dare I say. But the Lord of Unstable Efforts is not always so successful because he has all these other swords coming against him, right? Doesn't make the attempts any less significant or any less important. You are doing what you feel is best. Moon in Aquarius. You. Serves you best. Overall outcome. Even if you can't find anything inside, the journey is what matters, Aquarius. Journey is what matters. And maybe you don't have a lot of support in this, and maybe it feels like you're striving in vain. But this is who you are. Your Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, whatever. This is who you are. This is a part of who you are. And this part is what you manifest in June 2026. You're trying. You're trying really hard. You're trying to move on from something. You're trying to make the best of what it is you have. You're trying to communicate with others. You're trying to rest. And where you're comfortable, you're trying to move where it's scary. And you're trying to figure out where you belong. Aren't you? Well, I mean, that question in and of itself is one we all ask ourselves, probably a lot more than we realize. But wherever you go, there you are. You are your ultimate destination, and you belong everywhere. Everyone does. I realize it's a bit optimistic of a thing to say, and probably not overall true. There are some things you don't want to, some places you don't want to be. You don't want to be stuck to anything, ultimately. But that's what's going on here, Aquarius, for you in June 2026. All right, this is what I have for you. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Until next time, take great care. Much love. Bye-bye.